It's been 40 years on the market, and here is the 2024 version of the Suzuki Swift. Not revolutionary by any means, but probably one of my favourite cars in the last few years. It's a hoot to drive. There are some technical issues, which I'm going to get into in a minute, about, well, menus and infotainment systems, but this is a petrol-powered, mild hybrid Supermini. So external design is still totally recognizable as Suzuki, but you can see that this has happened. They've moved the model up a bit, which leaves this kind of very obvious line across the front. Design feature, I don't know. In certain colours, it looks even worse, sort of. Wouldn't put me off the car. So the side profile of the car is very good. This actually comes in two-tone, so it's an optional extra to get the roof a different colour from the car. Looks good in white with a black roof, looks kind of cool. But again, you can recognise easily that it's Suzuki Swift and Suzuki managed. It's bigger than the other Swifts. I'll show you that in a minute. We have them all here. It's longer in this part of the car, and that gives you extra room in the back seat, the boot, and even the front seat. Very light and airy cabin. We're going to get on the road and discuss that further in a minute. There are some really big visual differences on the back of the car. It looks much wider than other Suzuki Swifts, and it looks lower down to the ground. It's actually not. In the boot, you get a small boot, which you always did in Suzuki Swift. It is 265 litres, and in here, you're going to get a week's shopping, a couple of bags, maybe a suitcase or two. Nothing too dramatic, but that's exactly what you want from a Supermini. It's not meant to be a massive five-door family car. It is a hatchback. It's the car you want. It's the car you need as an antidote to the SUVs. So a real quick mention on rear legroom. This is a small five-door hatchback, but I can easily fit my fist between my knees and the front seat. And I was sitting in that seat recently as well with Mark Noble in the driver's seat. There's so much room back here. I'm not sure what anyone else is doing. I know some of it is in the boot, but so much room here. Anyway, this is the Suzuki Swift Drive, and I know you may not think these cars are exciting, but in actual fact, these are the most exciting cars, because it's a small car with a small engine working at its maximum effort all the time. There's nothing can be more fun in the world than a fast, small car. The car weighs less than 1,000 kgs. So that's a bonus. You're in it immediately. And you can have 5 people in it. And it's in a low tax bracket. And it's a manual. Only you can't have a CVT motor if you want as well. And the Irish price is starting to shade over 21 grand. Now that cannot be sniffed at. This is one of the best games in the world. I'm in some kind of vineyard chateau thing. And it's epic. Very French. It's so French, I'm waiting for someone with onions running next up here. Cobblestones. I'm not being vibrated out of the car, which is what normally happens when there's cobblestones. Now, you remember hearing a little chirp there every so often? That chirp is telling me that I moved into a different speed limit area. If I break the speed limit, it also chirps. And to change the settings, if you go into a little manual stalk here and start messing around in setting systems. And it's the biggest drawback of the Suzuki Swift. Now, I've talked to all the people here from Suzuki and told them it's one of the most annoying things I've ever heard. There's this constant all the time, always there. Really annoying. Also, there is its own built-in sat-nav. Hear this? That's the speed limit. Now, when your sat-nav is running and telling you stuff, and that thing is going bing, every time you go near the speed limit, and when you drop under it and then push over it again, bing. Very annoying. It's gotta go. Knobs are in this car. A lot of them have returned, and a lot of them, by EU law, I'm getting my wish. By EU law, we are bringing back knobs. What's going to happen is the end cap has said if most of the stuff is turned into a touchscreen, that they will lose points in the ACAP rating. That means knobs will be matched, thankfully. This has single zone climate control. In the upper model, which I'm telling you now, I wouldn't bother buying the top model of this car because you get everything in this model. This is standard heated seats, active cruise control, 5-speed box, petrol engine, mild hybrid. It's all standard, all standard. A touchscreen is standard. There's nothing to add, nothing. I even have heated seats now. There's just nothing extra that I need in this car. That 5-speed box, peachy. I can flip here. 3-cylinder engine out front, takes out of here, and it goes really well. Great torque behind it. It feels like an urgent thing. Again, one me. Also mild hybrid. So, and they showed us a slide that showed total cost of ownership and stuff, right? And it was a hell of a lot to do with how much it cost to fuel this. And they had it down at 60 miles per gallon. A little lower, actually. Now, you can turn off that setting. I'm going to do that now. You hold that in, and it won't let you do it when you're driving. You have to stop and park. So every time you get in the car, you're going to have to go into that menu and turn off that thing. Or going anywhere near the speed limit means you're going to be hearing. And here in France, speed limit goes from 30 in a town to 50 to 50 to 80 out the main road to 120 out the motorway. Or is it 130 here? No, I think that's Spain. One of them is 130. I'm doing 51. Another thing to do in Spain is to put random speed controls where you go, round it up, and you can swerve along the road. Back in the 50s. Back in the ranch, I'm going to go through how to turn off that speed recognition sign system, but I think Suzuki's going to mix up with it because it's no good. It's just no good. Okay, so to change this setting, you hold on this button here until that menu appears, and then you flip through the menu looking for, not that way, this way, TSR. You press that, and you go excess speed warn method, and you turn it to visual only, or no notification you want. And speed limit update buttons, you're going to go to off, and then you go back, and then you go up here to back, and you're back in that menu. And that, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm aware, is the only way you can turn off any of that stuff. It's very annoying, very annoying. And when you turn off the engine and turn it back on, it's all back on again. Very frustrating, Suzuki. I think you need to figure out a way to make that a little bit easier to do, because in these situations going up and down through speed limits all the time, very frustrating to use. It's very important that you understand, I'm not giving Suzuki a free ride here. I'm telling you that this car is very good. Not just good, it's great. It's great, it's refreshing, it's very interesting to see the Japanese go, yeah, look, we're not going to have a matching car right now. We will have one, but we're not going to do it right now. We're going to do petrol now. We're going to do mild hybrid. We're going to do hybrids. They're all hybrids. We're not doing electric right now. That's, when you think about it, that's what we're after. Anyway, let's get back to the ranch and sort this out. So this is a very important car for Suzuki. I can tell you that for sure, because the amount of Suzuki employees here, there's got to be 20 people here from Japan who are ready with all of the answers on everything they need. This is the most important car. What's going to happen in the market right now is the Ford Fiesta is gone. The Polo's really expensive now. The Nissan Micra gone as well. All those small Supermini segment cars that were out there for sale, and Suzuki Ireland say 500 owners out there, are going to be changing in the next couple of years, and they cannot change into the same car. So they can't swap it out, a Polo for a Polo, or a Ford Fiesta for a Ford Fiesta, and they're going to be looking for new homes. And that's where this car comes in, this small Supermini. So if you are genuinely sick of seeing the big SUVs on the road, and you don't fancy getting anything bigger than that, this is the car you're looking for. This is a Supermini, but it's also a supercar. I've enjoyed my time here in France with it. It's a brilliant car to drive, and it will look good in your driveway for a little over 21 grand. That is a very low price for a car in this station. Thank you very much for watching. Look after yourselves. Hit the subscribe button, and until the next time, I'll see you on the far side.